Hello everyone, I'm Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is July 6th, and I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis video for gold. This is gold's 4-hour chart, and quickly in review of last week's video, there are two patterns in the price of gold. The bull flag that I really wasn't quite sure what would happen with that. I expected gold to fall below it, as I stated in the last video, which it did, but it jumped and bounced right back through it, confirming it really. But then we really saw a sideways trade until the jobs report came out, and then traders, when the jobs report came out with 224,000 jobs last month created, it sent the price of gold falling. Traders aren't sure now whether there's going to be a rate cut because the economy seems to be doing better than what they thought, and really people don't really have any clue what's going to happen. The Fed doesn't meet till the end of this month, and so I expect more sideways trading out of gold until we have that meeting with the FOMC, the results of that meeting. And really we'll also have to hear what happens with the trade war between China and US, if any good news or bad news comes out of it. If it's good news, it's going to be bad for gold. If it's bad news, it'll be good for gold. But I do pretty much I expect this rising expanding wedge. It is a large negative pattern, and I do actually expect it to be confirmed sometime fairly soon. I wouldn't be surprised if it confirms it sometime next week, but for now I'm also showing a falling expanding wedge, which is a positive for gold. So it could clearly move up this week and just continue to trade inside of this very, very large, what's turning out to be a very large rising expanding wedge. I believe I stated in last week's video, I've had some last for 2 or 3 months. So we'll really have to see what happens with this one. But for next week's outlook, I wouldn't be surprised if the price of gold breaks above this falling expanding wedge, confirming it to the upside and staying inside of the rising expanding wedge. Or it could trade sideways or downwards because of the new consensus in the market that the Fed isn't going to cut rates, and we could see it move down, breaking the rising expanding wedge and prolonging the falling expanding wedge. It's really hit or miss right now because nobody really knows what traders are really thinking right now. We have 1440 as resistance, 1380 as support, and 1380 is very strong support. It was a very strong resistance level, and now that the price of gold has broken up above it, it will stand as strong support. So we'll really have to see what happens next week. I just did want to add one more thing, that if 1380 is broken, 1350 is also another very strong support level. It was also a strong resistance level, so it does stand as a strong resistance level as well. Support level as well. So that's it for the outlook. I thank you for your time. Take care, and God bless.